In our last video, the prescription failed to send, and so I had to go and dig and try to figure out why the prescription didn't send. But this will make a great video because it's going to happen to somebody out there where the prescription doesn't send, and they're going to be like, what's wrong? And as you can see in the patient's chart right now, we have this Walgreens listed because in the previous video, we changed the prescription from the pharmacy from BJ to Walgreens. Go back and watch it again, you'll see we made a change. And when I clicked send, it said message not validated. And so it's like, what's wrong? Well, when I backed out of the prescription and went back in to send it again, there is some validation in place for various reasons. When I clicked transmit, my validator kicked in and it told me, hey, pharmacy is missing NCPD ID. So I was like, oh boy, then, well, that tells me what's wrong. Now, if I go back and look at the pharmacies, go to administration, go to practice. Oh, I must have missed it. But by the way, since I'm here, let me get at least get the phone number so I can make sure I got the right one. There it is, it came up. And I need to find Walgreens. Okay, there is no good way to do this. And that's sad. Let me go back to the patient's dashboard. Oh, okay, 1316 Battlefield Boulevard. Okay. Bear with me as I try to find Walgreens at 1316 Battlefield Boulevard. And this is it. So I go here, and I'm missing this number here. And I'm just putting something in there. Really, you should contact the pharmacy and get their NCPD ID. And we're going to go ahead and save this. Oh, by the way, while we're waiting on this to update, the pharmacies that are in here are, of course, imported by the script. And you can update them after, of course, the script comes in. The script doesn't always pull the it does not pull the NCPD number for the pharmacy. You will always have to contact until we figure out a way to reliably get that information. You'll always have to put that information in manually, because if I just even select one here at random, you can see that the NCPD number is not there. Okay, so that's enough of that. So now I'm going to go back over to the patient's chart while that's loading over there. And if I click on edit prescription this time, and I think it's slow because of the pharmacy thing, waiting for it to load. There we go. And I go ahead and click my transmit button again. Okay, pharmacy's loading up because I put in that number. And as you see, I'm going to drag down the screen because I haven't made it auto resize yet. And I'm going to go ahead and confirm this prescription. And we're going to transmit. And so here we go. Round and round, round and round. And of course, that's just to let us know we're waiting on a reply from Weno. Prescription still doesn't validate. Embarrassing again.